Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Planet Crafter. Today we're just going to look at all of these butterflies that we've done and the frogs we've got going on here, and Copper's just jumping off the couch, making all kinds of noise. But we have placed some frog habitats here. They're very, very ugly frogs, but they give us the best multiplier. So they're a 500% multiplier. And then we've placed some butterflies here with the 1200 or the 600%. I think there might even be some 1200s here. There is. So we've gotten some butterflies placed around as well. And we are sending the trade rocket off into space. There's a couple of things that we want to grab, but we need a bit more money. As you can see, we've only sold $175 worth of stuff, or trade coins worth of stuff. So we're going to head back out to another crash site. So we've already opened the portal for that. And it is a level 3 on the rarity. And it's only a level 1 difficulty. But hopefully that means that it's not too difficult and we can find some great loot. With that being said, we're just going to head out. I do have everything on me to craft a couple. Ooh. This looks like we're underwater. I'm sure there's not going to... Oh, there is water here. Okay, so what I have is I have everything with me, with exceptions of water, to be able to build some storage and some food. I do have enough stuff with me as well to be able to craft a foundation. So this is lovely. I mean, it's very, very different, but it's very pretty as well. So hopefully we can just fly around here and find some crates. That would be lovely. I have no idea where to even start looking for the crash here. Usually they're around these wall areas over here. So we might just, check over there and see if we can find a crash over there. I really should have found some water first or brought some water with me. I did not do that. Okay, so we can't go any further in that direction, which leads me to believe that the crash site is a bit closer really to where we were. Oops. Can't go any further that way either. Well, I might be able to. Just sort of ran into some of this, whatever this stuff is. Okay, but this is really pretty. It almost looks like we're underwater. Is this an ore that we can grab? It is not. That's okay. Okay, common larva. So that's okay. We don't need to craft any larvae. We can find plenty of that just hanging out. But it is great that there is the option to craft that in the event we were to need any. If we just happen... Ooh. I'll bet that kills us, don't it? I want to think that we are not supposed to go down there. I'm not certain we're not supposed to go down there. I've not even seen a crate yet. That's a bit different. So finding this wreckage might be the hardest part of this. Okay, it's one of the smaller ships, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Or at least this one's one of the smaller ones. So maybe this will be... I'm sure this is where we're supposed to be. Okay, so let's just do this one. And then let's see. Let's just place foundation just here. Right off to the side. Because why not? Let's place a couple of you guys. We'll do one in the beginning because this is such a small wreckage that I don't really foresee the need to, I don't know, because this is not anything at all like the ship we're used to. It does look the same on the outside, but the inside is not at all the same. I didn't even bring a, what's it called? The energy fusion cell. I didn't even bring one of those. I wasn't really prepared for this, guys, apparently. Okay, so we are going to go. Well, we're going to get all these Terra tokens first. We're definitely going to grab all of this stuff. This is great loot. We're going to go down this direction first. And hopefully, I won't have to worry so much about getting lost in here because it is a smaller location. Just get rid of you as well. Okay, let's go down here and just see if there's anything over here, any type of crate. So your iron, we don't necessarily need you, but let's just grab the Terra tokens from here. 1100 Terra tokens. I'm not complaining about that at all. Let's grab you. We're going to shove the iron in there. We don't need it. And we're just going to leave that crate to hang out, because we definitely do not need that particular. Okay, so I cannot deconstruct that or the table, which would be nice. 1, 2, 300. A couple of rocket engines. Should I deconstruct this one? Probably. There's no way to get in there yet. I'm sure it's down these stairs. Like, we can't just go in there from up here. That's what I was trying to say. Let's grab whatever we can from here. We're going to leave that crate. I might even put the iron back in there. We don't need it. Let's just see what's going on down here. It's a very large area. Maybe there's something cool down here. Who knows? What are you? Are you something that we're going to be able to have in the future? Wouldn't that be lovely if we could craft one of these helicopters in the future? Yeah, that would be absolutely phenomenal, because we could definitely get around the map a lot quicker in that thing. Another 600 Terra tokens. I'm not complaining about those, guys. Not in the least. But yeah, I would love to be able to get in there. That's very, very cool. I would love to be able to have one of those for the future, of course. Okay, so I think we have everything done this way. So we should be... Okay, we have a new message. Not quite sure what that's all about yet. Hello? There's the exit. Let's just drop off this loot out here. I'm getting pretty thirsty as well. I probably should try to find some water. Not quite sure where we are in relation to the portal. I don't see the beacon. Okay, I do see the beacon. I do remember seeing some water out here, but I don't remember exactly where it was. And if we can't find any water, we'll just head back home and grab some bottled water and bring it back with us. But I remember seeing water, I think, over here. I'm not quite sure there's water on this planet. Doesn't appear to be. I mean, there's water like down here. Okay, let's just drink water from here. I think I remember seeing a crate under the water. Okay, so we're going to take you, and then we're going to deconstruct this if we can, possibly. Ooh. There's a whole nother world down here. Okay, since we have found our wreckage already, let's just have a little peek around the planet. There's nothing wrong with that. There is water down here after all. So what goes on over here? Okay, so this is a way out. Okay. So there is water. We just need to find it and not be afraid to get down there and check it out. So we don't have to head home right away. So our beacon is over there, which means our wreckage should be over here somewhere. Okay, I do see it now. And then we're going to head back in there now that we don't need food or water. And we're going to try to figure out what we can bring home with us. We're definitely going to take everything with us. I might have to make a couple of trips. But that's okay as well. I don't mind that at all. And I'm going to attempt to do this one because it is a smaller one. I'm going to attempt to do this one without the flyers. But I'm not opposed to using them, because I do still sort of panic in here. So we are not going this direction just yet. I do see that there's some things down there maybe, but we're going to go to the right down these hallways. And then we're going to hopefully get everything that we need. I do need one of those fusion energy cell, so we probably should have went home and grabbed that. But we'll do that after we get most of the loot out of here, and then we'll come back and make like a final sweep, because I would imagine that would open up as well. And there's lots of loot down here. Oh dear. These bigger lockers usually have tons of things in them. Okay, I am not mad about these Terra tokens, that's for sure. Another energy multiplier fuse. That's lovely. We only had enough money, I think, to buy one of those. So I did buy one from the trade rocket. Probably didn't need to. I knew those would be pretty readily available. But I did buy one, I think, from the trade rocket after we ended the last episode. So how are we doing on... Okay, so you've already been looted. I think we're not too bad on space, so we'll just continue down this direction and see what's going on in here. Deconstruct trash can. I'm not sure if we already have this blueprint, but if we do, that's fine. It'll just give us the ores from it, which is lovely. I don't mind that at all. So we're just going to drop off the iron. We don't need that. Okay. Let's just look to see what's in here. I don't see any crates, but these chairs sort of lend themselves to being crates because they're the same color, and they do throw you off a bit if you're not really paying attention. Okay, so I'm not going to go upstairs just yet, but there will be another door open here. I do need that fusion energy cell. Darn it, I cannot believe I forgot to bring that. There should be another door open up here, and that's lovely as well. And then up here, I don't really see anything. I mean, there are some blueprints if we didn't have them already. The sink and the countertops and the food prep thing, the kitchen area that we can cook. The fridge, I don't know if we have a fridge. Oh, I didn't know we could open those. Darn it, I've probably missed things in the past with that. So, yes, we can open these, but I am going to deconstruct them for the super alloy. I'm going to drop the other things, the methane and the cobalt. I don't need that. Okay, so let's get back down here. And then we've already been over this direction. There will be a door open over there. We've been upstairs now. We've been in here. Let's go. There's no other way to go now that I remember. Hopefully not, anyway, because I am starting to panic a little bit. Okay, so there was another way to go. Or will this take us back out of here? Okay, so this is the way back out. Okay, so I think we found everything in there, but I do need to get back home and grab that fusion energy cell. So I am going to take a load of this stuff home with me, drop it all off. I'm not going to take any iron or anything. I am going to take the super alloy and the circuit boards, and then I'll take the rocket engines and, of course, the good ores, as many of those as I can grab. Excuse me. And then we're going to meet back here with a fusion energy cell. Okay, so we've made it back over here. We're just going to get back in here. We're going to put the fusion energy cell in the nuclear reactor thingy or whatever that's called. And then we are going to make one final sweep of the ship. And hopefully we will find all the extra doors that open. Very hopeful about that anyway. Please tell me it's just one. Sometimes they can take more than one, guys. So there should be a door potentially... maybe around this corner. I know there were several, so we're gonna have to definitely make sure that we check everywhere. I don't really need the 5,000 Terra tokens. That's lovely. I am not complaining. So we did get all the loot that was in here. So that one door was all that was opened extra. There might have been one in the beginning. So let's just go down this direction. I think there was one potentially downstairs, maybe. Maybe not. This was where the helicopter was. I think this one we've already checked. We did. Okay, so let's get back out of here, get back upstairs because there's nothing else going on down here. I would have sworn there would have been a door in there. Thought there was an extra one near the beginning of the ship. So let's just go all the way back to the front. And now that we have the fusion energy cell, let's just make sure that we're not missing anything. A couple of new messages have been received, and that's okay. We'll check those out when we get home. So we've been down this way. There's nothing down there. We have been in there. We've gotten the one door that was in there. This is where we threw out all of the iron that we didn't need. There wasn't anything in here. No crates or anything in there. Excuse me, I'm struggling today with allergies. Not my finest moments. The weather is getting a lot nicer here, which means that, you know, pollen and all of that stuff is starting to be a thing. I checked my honeybees yesterday and they were bringing in some pollen on their legs. I love seeing that because it means spring is near. Food in here. So we're going to grab these mushroom spores and the bean seeds and the eggplant seeds because sometimes we can find better seeds. We can find some of the wheat. We can find some cocoa, that kind of stuff. And it is worth, you know, checking out. So there wasn't a crate in there, which is a bit disappointing, but that's okay as well. So I think we are potentially ready to get out of here. Yes, I did get you. I don't remember exactly how to get out of here, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let's continue going this direction for just a tiny bit because I'm not sure. I think this is the way out, honestly. Yep, we're out of here now. So we didn't get a ton of extra loot for that fusion energy cell. Nothing really worth writing home about. I mean, we did get some genetic traits and we also got some Blazar quartz, but nothing really worth the energy cell and having to use that. But it's okay. We'll manage. We'll make more. There's always more to be had and more to be crafted. I'm not taking any of you guys. I'll definitely have to come back here one more trip. So let me just do that really, really quickly, and then we can close this portal and be done with that. Okay, so we have brought everything back here. We are going to take... We'll do that off camera. That's not a big deal right now. But there's the thing that I wanted to grab from the trade rocket, and I hope it's not gone, but I'm sure it will be, is that I wanted to get the tier 2 drones. Those cost 12,000 Terra tokens. I don't know how many we have, but I'm sure we have quite a bit. We have 20,000 Terra tokens available. We're doing great. We can afford to get those now. The tier 2 drones for sure, because they are a lot quicker and they will definitely help out a bit, moving the stuff a lot faster around in the base. So we did get a new message from Starform Robotics. Our reports indicate there's only one planet crafter on Humble. Know that you are currently participating in theft and misdemeanor. We know it's not your choice, so we have a proposition. Help us get proof of what happened and we'll recruit you in our team of terraforming experts. First, collect at least 15 logs from our robots scattered across your planet. More information will come soon. We know what you did to our robots. Our technology of autonomous terraforming is the state of the art. How can you stop such a noble endeavor just for your profit? This is completely illegal and actions will be taken to prevent you from continuing your vile task. So, these people are annoyed with us apparently because we are disarming their robots apparently with these logs. I mean, I do have some drone logs, I think. I don't know if I have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm only one away. I'm not quite sure exactly where to find those, but I also know that there's a new portion of the map. So we're going to grab some food and then we're going to head out because why not? We've done a little bit of exploring. Oh dear. We don't have any food. So we're going to head up here and see what's going on with our food situation because I'm not quite sure where all of our food has gone. I do know exactly where our food has gone. We can eat some squash, not that big of a deal. I'll take a couple of those with me, not a big deal. We'll have water where we're going. What does it take to craft ourselves a teleporter? I only ask because where we're going, I'm not quite sure if there will be an easy way to get back up here. So I'm going to pin this because I do have that ability now. So I need some super alloy rods. One. I need a zeolite. Where would that be? Right here in the Z's. I need 2 pulsar quartz, which is way over here on the end. I'll grab 2 of you guys. I need an obsidian stone and an osmium. I know my hydration level's low, but that's okay. We're going where there's plenty of water. Not going to be a big issue. But I will grab some water before we head out, just so we don't have to worry about it. And I have some squash on me, so we don't have to worry so much about food. Come on, what's the deal here? Drink that water, kind person. So we're going to head over here to this new area. I think we had intended to do this episode anyway, and I got a little sidetracked with the Terra tokens and all of that mess from the crash site. I really love going to those because they're all different. I really do enjoy it. This is the remnants of where one of those cosmic quartz would have been found. But we're headed way over here to this new area that's opened up that we've not really explored, simply because we've not had a chance to get over here. So we are going to head over here now. I've not been even over here off camera. I have been over here in the past in my playthrough that I'm doing, just me off camera, nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. I have been over here, so I have explored this area, but it has been some time, and I don't even know then if I've gotten everything or not. But it is beautiful over here, and I do want a teleporter just in the event that we have too much loot and we don't have a way to carry all of it back. I do want to make sure that we do have that because I would definitely like to be able to bring all of the loot back with us. So let's just get over here. Let's find a piece of iron if it's possible, because we did forget to bring a piece of iron to set our teleporter pad or teleporter on. So we need a teleporter pad, and we do have a piece of iron now. So this is lovely. It's very pretty. It's different. I do enjoy different areas of the map because I really like to be able to see this kind of stuff. I love the thought process that's went into this from the developer of this game. A new message has been received. We'll get back to that message. It's not that big of a deal at the moment. So let's just deconstruct this, get in here and see what's going on in here. Let's turn on our light just to make sure we're not missing anything. We'll take your circuit board kind something or another. We have some Terra tokens. That's lovely. And then let's grab this stuff. We don't necessarily... Ooh, another drone log. Isn't that exact? Ooh, an extraction platform. Use this in the blueprint screen to unlock a new blueprint. Extraction platform. What's that? Is that a way to escape the planet? Because that would just be lovely. Do we get to choose who we want to go to? Like, do we want to keep helping these people who sent us here as a prisoner? Is there a different location that we can go to? Okay, let's just see what's going on up here, just to make sure there's nothing up here that would help us at all in any way. Let's get rid of the light because it does make it a bit too bright when it's not necessarily needed. So what are you? You are a platform for a rocket, maybe? I don't necessarily need you, but you are a blueprint for something as well. Another extraction platform blueprint. Okay, so we are definitely going to have to head home and drop off loot because we're finding some great stuff, and I'm okay with that. I will be moving this teleporter with me. I won't be leaving it over here because there's obviously no reason to do that. So I will be just setting it up, using it, getting home, dropping off the loot, getting back here, and then taking the teleporter apart and, you know, bringing it with me to the next location where we could potentially find more great loot. I am going to have a drink of water because we are here at the water. So why not? There's no point in not drinking the water here. Yeah, it's very pretty over here. I don't want to get too far away from where we're headed because I'm not quite sure if there's anything over here. I want to try to be as thorough as possible, but again, I'm not sure exactly what we are intending to find over here. I don't think there's a crash site over here, is there? I wouldn't imagine there would be one. It's lovely. I love the color of this. It's very, very pretty. Isn't that just gorgeous, guys? I mean, seriously, isn't it just beautiful over here? There's a crate just here. We're going to grab all of the loot from there as well. And then we're going to just take this one apart. Even though we don't need the iron, we're going to take it apart anyway. Because I don't want to be constantly over here checking that just to make sure that it is empty at some point. Because that would be something I would definitely do. Okay, let's just make sure there isn't anything on this level around this area. Let's just head up here. Again, I have no idea really what I'm looking for over here. I don't know, and I can't remember if there are places over here that we need to go to. Like that extraction pad that we went to earlier. This water is gorgeous. Tell me this is not one of the prettiest places on the map. I've got to get rid of that off of the crafting screen just because I do not want to have that interrupt this beautiful picture. Love this. Gorgeous. Cannot wait to explore this further. Let's get that back. Lovely screenshot as well. This is very, very pretty over here. I love the color. I love that these plants give it like a little bit of glow. I love that. Okay, not seeing a ton over here though. Ooh, what are you? Are you something that's going to bite me? Because you look like you have some teeth there, kind plant, sir or ma'am. Okay, so this would be a great place to put down my teleporting pad. Because I don't really see the point in just leaving this loot over here. So teleporter would be here. And then I am going to set it up there. And then we're going to get in here, grab whatever loot we can. You know what, though? Honestly, I have a lot of iron. I might just set up this locker storage and just drop everything in here that I don't need right now. I don't have a place for rocket engines, but I am just going to drop it all in here anyway. And hopefully most of this will be carried back to the base. I know these guys won't be, but that's okay. I'll grab those on the way out of here. And if there's just simply too much stuff here to grab, I will teleport back home and just drop that off as well. I'm going to grab you and the mutagen, and there's nothing in here that I need to grab. I know that the color of this is a bit weird with that sandstorm and all of that, but that's okay. Again, we're going to have tons of iron that I don't necessarily need, so we'll just drop it off as well. This is very pretty. There's a lot more that we can build, but I don't know how much interest would be in me just, you know, redoing the base and building and that kind of stuff. I really enjoy getting out, exploring, unlocking the new things with the terraformation index, and just really being able to show you guys the map and bring you the building pieces, such as the you know, teleporter, for example, and that kind of stuff. Anything in there? Definitely. I probably missed quite a few of these in the past. Because I did not know to check the refrigerators and like the other wreckages and that kind of stuff. So it is nice to know that there's loot in these. I'm sure I've missed them in my playthrough because I've never checked a refrigerator for loot. But I don't think you would be able to take them apart if there would be loot inside, because it would be like a full container and it would alert you to that. So we cannot take these servers apart, which is fine. We have more than enough circuit boards at home, and so we can't deconstruct. There's something inside. So we have more than enough circuit boards at home, but having more is always a nice thing. So all of them that we can disassemble, I'm going to. I'm going to take as much loot as I can from this location. Finding lots of mutagen. The tier 4 is lovely. I don't know that we can craft the tier 4 yet, but we could start crafting some animals at some point. And yes, you can build and craft animals in this game, which is lovely. This is full. We have some things going home already. Let's put you guys away. These genetic traits and things, I don't think there's a location at the base for that. Ooh, I didn't mean to drop you on the ground. So I might just have to... Oh, can I not pick that back up? Apparently you cannot pick that up when you drop that. I really did not mean to do that. Okay. So definitely be very, very careful when you're transferring these mutagen over, because apparently you cannot pick those back up. So I'm going to have to take you and you back home with me. I'll drop you away in here, and then the iron, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really want the iron because I don't need it. So yeah, there's that. So for now, let's just get home, drop this off. Then we're going to get straight back over here as soon as we can. I'm just going to throw this in a drop chest because I can sort this stuff later. It's not that big of a deal for me. We will craft that extraction platform at some point as well. Let's use the teleporter. Let's get back to the one that isn't marked as anything specific because, you know, we kind of need to. And let's delete that. We're going to leave this over here to be doing whatever it's doing. So I'm just going to take some food with me as well as what I need for the teleporter. Common larva, and more common larva. Let's grab some water since we are here. And I think we went into all the rooms in this location, so we're definitely not hopefully leaving anything behind. Hopefully not. I don't know. But this is a beautiful area. It really is. I'm very, very pleased with this location of the map. Just because you do have to wait some time for it to be available to you. So it's not something you can just head over here and do from on day one. You do have to wait for it a bit to be available, which is fine. I don't mind that. That gives you something to look forward to at a certain terraformation level. So I really enjoy these new areas of the map. Another new message. Wow, these guys are really chatty today. Don't know why they haven't been chatty the rest of the game, but they're really chatty today. So they're just going to have to wait their turn and deal with it. And we're going to talk to them when we have a free moment, because I am not too concerned with them at the moment. Just trying to figure out what's going on. If there's any more loot, anywhere to explore over here. If there's any crates, okay, there's another place to explore just here. I need a piece of iron for the teleporter pad. Okay, I can get that from this door. Forgot about that. So there wasn't really a need to look for iron. So we have 2 pieces and that's fine. We do have food on us, but there's food right. Nope, that's not food. That's tier 1 animal food. We're going to grab that because I don't think we can craft animal food right now. And it's okay. We need to be able to grab the stuff. And more terra tokens. I'm not complaining about those in the least. We'll leave these lockers that we craft around this location. We'll just leave those. And then these drones and things can get over here and grab the loot. Let's check the fridge again because there was some great loot in the fridge in the past. Okay, let's delete you. So there's no point in me rechecking that. Okay, so let's go in here. Lots and lots of iron. That is definitely not necessary at this point. A blueprint. I don't need this iron. I'm just going to throw it in here and take maybe 1 piece. Well, maybe 4 pieces. I'll leave some of it behind. I don't need all of it. I do want to get back outside and craft that little platform and get the teleporter set up, because we're probably going to find stuff that we don't necessarily want to leave behind. Let's get the teleporter set up again as well. Copper is really sleeping. Like, I can hear him snoring through these headphones, guys. If you hear him snoring, there's no one else in the house but me and him, so it's definitely him. Okay, so let's make sure that everything is available to be grabbed from here. Again, I'm going to have to make sure that I take these genetic traits and these blueprints with me, as well as the animal food, because there's not a locker at home for animal food. And there was really no way to put all the genetic traits, I don't think, on a locker. So we'll definitely have to take those home with us, and I'll sort those out manually. Not that big of a deal for me, really. Can I not delete that? Is there stuff inside? Like, what's going on with this one? I can't search it now. So I really do hope we got everything. I can't delete it either. So I don't know if my game is having some issues or what's going on here. Okay, I cannot search you either. I mean, what's going on here? Do I need to reload the game? Can I... Okay, I can open you. I know what I'm doing. I'm pressing all the right keys. But I can't loot anything in here. Can I delete this door? I can. Okay, let's take you and you. And then we're going to grab this tier 4 out of there. So we have enough drone logs to be able to hopefully escape this planet. Okay, let's just do this and this. And then there's nothing in here. Let's get back in here. Come on. We can do this. We're struggling a bit, but we can do this. I still cannot access this. And I cannot delete it. It won't let me delete it, and I can't access it. So we may end up having to leave that behind. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Even this one, I cannot access it. I can't loot it. There's no thing saying that I can deconstruct it. It's just one of those things, I suppose. So let's get back over here. Let's do something with all this iron, because I'm not quite sure what to do with it at the moment. I need to take you and you and you home with me. And then let's just drop all of this iron in here, or as much of it as we can. Okay. I think everything else, with the exceptions of the animal food, will be okay here. I think there's place for all of the rest of this stuff, and I do think that the drones will be able to bring that home with them. So let's just get home, drop off this good stuff that we definitely want to keep. Let's just drop you guys off and the food. Let's see what's going on with these new messages as well, since we are here. It's from Sentinel Corp. We kindly remind you that you should not, under any circumstances, use Sentinel Corp technology to communicate with outside humans, ships, or corporations. Any breach of contract will result in an increase in sentence and extraction time. If you are still willing to help us, your second task is to manually open the hatch of our second spaceship. It landed on the planet, but the hatch didn't open, and our drones are stuck inside. Find the spaceship and open the hatch manually so we can activate them later and complete the terraformation process. Okay, so I'm not quite sure where that ship is. I think it's the new one. That's kind of way... I don't even know. It's down. Let's go on the map. The other ship, I think, is this one that we had to open manually. We did that already, so I'm not quite sure if we're supposed to go back down there for any reason. I don't know. I've never escaped the planet yet, guys. Ever. In any of these playthroughs, even the one, my personal playthrough, I have not escaped the planet there either. I know. Shocking to no one. Hopefully not anyway, because it's definitely not shocking to me that I have not escaped the planet there. Okay, so we needed to be back up there. I did not realize we were headed all the way back down. Our massive climb wasn't in vain, because I'm not sure we can get back up there where we were. Or maybe we can. This is where we were. You can see the drones going back to the base, which is fine. Let's continue looking around here. Trying to see what's going on. Hopefully there's some more loot in this area. I'm not seeing anything specifically. There's a way up. Let's go up because, you know, why not? Okay, another level up here, which is lovely. I think we're getting pretty close to the top as well. Okay, let's just see what's... Ooh, what are you? You are not a larva. Okay, I thought that might have been like a butterfly larva or something. Unfortunately, it was not. Let's grab you guys. The solar panel, I don't need that stuff. We have more than enough energy back at the base. I don't think there's anything in that we can do anything with. Nothing there as well. Let's just get over here to this crate and see what's going on over here. Zeolite, some obsidian, a couple of rods, not a big deal. I don't necessarily need the iron, but we're gonna grab it anyway. So this is all that we can do up here, is that right? Is there more? Like, can we go up a bit further? Because I want to get on top of this place. I really do think we should be able to fly up here. Just have a little peek and see what's going on up here. Is there any way at all to get up here? Okay, so we are on top. I'm okay with this. Let's just check the map and see where we are specifically. We are almost in the middle. So this is the center, I would imagine, here. So let's just head over that direction and kind of see what's going on over here. Maybe we can see some crates from the top. I don't know. Wouldn't that be nice? This cosmic quartz is lovely. Not turning that down. No way. We did get our teleporter, so we don't have one of those just hanging out in no man's land, so to speak. I don't see any reason why we would go to these other places. The tops of these other flower-like things, because there's nothing really going on there. Unless it's just not spawning in, because it is pretty distant. But I don't see a reason to go over there. Okay. It'd be lovely if there would be a few more cosmic quartz up here. We've been over there. I don't know if we've been over there on camera, though. I might have to get back over there and show you guys. What's over there? Another message. Wow, these guys are being extra chatty today. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything else up here. Let's eat these squash. Simply because we need the food. I am just going to jump down here. And then we are going to grab some water. And I'll show you guys kind of what is going on over here. Which isn't a lot, honestly. There is a crate or two in here somewhere. Cosmic quartz in here that I did not grab, which is fine because we are back over here now. There's a vine in the middle. Don't know where exactly that takes us, but I know that we can go all the way to the top of this area if we haven't already done that with that one vine. I don't know. If I remember correctly, there might be something over here, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Yes, there's this little guy. He probably doesn't have any information on him, because I've probably already gotten it, been over here and gotten his blueprint. I did. So if you want to read this, I'll leave this here for just a moment. You can pause it and read it. Yeah, so you can do that. So there's not a lot going on over here. There is a cosmic quartz, which is lovely. There's these other little islands that you can hop to, which I think is interesting, honestly, because I think one of these might have a crate or two on them. But I've probably already gotten them because I do know that they exist and that they're over here. So there's that. Let's try to get back over here to our teleporter, get home. Ooh, hey there, crate. How's it going? We'll grab you. We'll delete you so we're not checking you in the future. And let's see. Let's see if we can get home. drop off all this loot because we do have a teleporter. I think we have a teleporter over here, maybe. So we can drop off the loot that we have. We can check on the message. We can try to craft one of those extraction portal things. I'm not sure what that's called, but I do want to get home. And I'm not quite sure who to help. I don't know if we need to stick with our task of helping these people who sent us here, or if we need to try to help these robotics people. Another message from Sentinel Corp. Level null. Yeah. Located in the sector. This planet has been identified as a possible candidate for future colonization. So my planet that I've been terraforming is now a planet that has been identified as possible candidate for future colonization, which leads me to believe that these people, who are you? Smugglers. DR23. What's going on here? Have I checked these? If our information should be, yeah, filled with a new tech that could make us all rich. This planet seems to hold some kind of terraformation tech with loads of high quality material. Approaching the planet, they have a protection system, a boarding landing process. So what is DR23? Terraformation task, looking for the best possible place to install Starform Robotics autonomous terraforming technology, processing internal data. If my calculations are correct, this will one day become the most pleasant place on the world. I am going to wait here then. Maybe DR04 will join me one day. I'm going offline mode. Okay, so there's smugglers, there is the Sentinel Corp, and then there's these Starform Robotics people. So I'm not quite sure what to do and what to make of that. We do have a technology something or another that we do need over here that we did get from one of the thingies, whatever that's called. One of those storage containers. Extraction platform. Let's unlock that in the blueprint thing. I did not close that teleport thing outside, so we need to do that as well. We have an extraction platform. New blueprint received. Extraction platform. Let's see, what does it take to craft an extraction platform? I know we're not ready to leave this planet just yet, so we need an energy multiplier fuse. We need a fusion energy cell, rocket engine. We have all this stuff. So why not try to craft this? I don't think we have the energy fusion cell or fusion energy cell. We need one of those. Well, we have one now. So let's just grab that. That's one piece of the puzzle. We have the energy multiplier fuse that we were going to put outside. I don't remember exactly where we stored that. I'm going to imagine it's outside, that we didn't grab everything that wasn't available to be moved in here with the drones just yet. Let's close the portal. Let's check in here and see what we've got going on. We're going to grab you. We need a rocket engine. We need one of these red iridium rods. We need super alloy rod. We need a rocket engine. Rocket engines, just... Where are my rocket engines? I know where those rocket engines are going. They are going in this thing here, and I'm not having it. Because I need that. I also need food. It was the quickest way to make some money. So I did use whatever I could, do to make money so that we could get the tier 2 drone. We do have lots of money now, so I do want to grab that as well. Let's do that. Let's grab the... I don't even know what else to grab. I think we already have the fountain thing unlocked. And then... I don't think we need anything else, but let's just launch that trade rocket and get that on its way so we can get that tier 2 drone. I need a uranium rod and a super alloy rod. super alloy rod, uranium rod as well. Then we need pink, yellow, and blue. Blue, yellow, and pink. And then let's see where we can place this. Yeah, I know my rocket's stuck. Gets stuck on the greenhouse area. It's not that big of a deal for me. So we are going to do an extraction platform. And if I was an extraction platform, where would I want to be crafted? This is pretty big as well. So would it be better to kind of place it? So there's things that are blocking this, and I understand that. Let's just go over here by the teleporter pad and see what's going on over here. Maybe we can place it over here. Okay. Apparently we cannot do that over here either. Okay. So we are going to have to remove a couple of things over here. You are getting phytoplankton A. I don't necessarily need any of that stuff right now. And then we have these fish over here. I love the way that looks in the water. We don't need any algae right this moment. Not that big of a deal. Can I not delete you? Do I have to gather all the algae first? No, I don't. Does it leave the algae behind? It does. That is not good at all, because that would block us as well from being able to place that extraction pad. Okay, let's just delete you as well. Come on. Then we'll grab whatever algae we can potentially grab here. What are you? Let's drop you behind. We don't need you. We'll grab the water bottle because I think that's all that's left. We'll drop you, and then we'll just grab you as well. Okay, so let's put all of this stuff away in here, and then we'll redo that at some point. Not that big of a deal for me, because it's not something we are desperate for right now. I would much prefer this so I could see what I need for it. What the requirements are to escape this planet. I would really like to be able to do that. So why can I not snap you to this? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Is it because you have stairs that are going in some direction that they don't need to be going? So, okay, we are not able to place you, even though there really isn't anything hindering that placement. Come on, can I not get up here? I'm not quite sure what's going on, guys. I cannot place this thing. So I'm really going to have to figure this out for sure. Why is it not snapping to what it needs to? I don't know. Okay. So I understand why I couldn't place it there, because it is kind of in the way. But if I built out a couple of foundations, would that help? Let's just see if I can get some iron, build out some foundations, and see if I could fill that in. Potentially get what I need done here. Because I want it to snap with the base, of course. Hydration levels low. Well, lucky for me, there's tons and tons of water around here. So let's just build a couple of these platforms. I do want them to snap here. Let's build out a bit, and then we'll see if it'll snap anywhere at all here, because that would just be lovely if it would. Let's just build a couple here. I don't know how many pieces of iron I grabbed, but it would be lovely if this thing would just snap here, because it's not something I plan on using more than once. When I get off this planet, I'm not coming back. Well, I mean, you know, I would still play this map, but I won't be, you know, like being caught or whatever and sent back here. Okay, what's going on? What is the deal with this? I'm having a lot of issues with this game today. I don't know if there's an update that's messed with things. I'm not sure what's going on, but there's no reason why that wouldn't snap there. There's nothing blocking it. So as you can see, when there's something blocking it, it turns red. But this would just not snap anywhere over here. So I cannot build this at all right now. There's no reason why I can't build it other than it just won't let me build it. Okay, I understand that that's above it and it won't let me build it for that reason. But I can build like over top of this rock. That just does not make sense. Does it have to be on dry land? I understand that that's still above it. Don't necessarily like that that's just hovering either. So I really probably should try to figure out something different with that. But like even over here, even though this is on land, I cannot snap it to the rest of the base. I get it. Hydration is a thing. Okay. I'm spending far too long trying to figure this out, guys. So this episode might be a bit longer than normal. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, let's delete this thing. I don't know if this is an issue. There's nothing there. Let's delete you. Let's see if we can make it snap now. It really is annoying. It won't work. It's like it's too short or something. Like my base is too short. I really just want it to be the same height as everything else. It definitely does not want to work. And I think it has to be on land. So I wonder if potentially... Like, why wouldn't it snap right there? What's the holdup with that? It just does not want to work. Okay, let's try one more thing and then we're going to give it up because I will have to figure this out off camera. Let's put one more foundation there. Let's try one more attempt to snap it to this foundation. Maybe there's just an invisible something over here that's preventing it. I don't know. It goes green for just a moment. Like right there is green. But I want it to be the same height. Okay, and when I get a little bit too close, it won't let me do that. Can I drop you down just a bit? Like right there? And see... So you can build inside this rock, but you can't snap to that? Is that really what's going on here? I mean, it's pretty. I'm not sure, guys. I am a little bit annoyed by this, honestly. So it was fine, like snapping or building inside that rock. But the very moment that you want it to build somewhere that it should, it's like, nope, sorry, not going to work today. You're not having that. You might as well go on about your business. Come on. Is that right at all? No, but it's better. So we can actually get up here and see what this looks like up here and like what we need to do. Escape the planet on your own without notifying anyone. Try your luck in the infinity of the universe. Okay. Like, I'm not telling anybody I'm leaving. What is this for? Like, what does this container supposedly represent? Does it represent like things that we're going to take with us? because I don't want to take other people. I'm really going to work on this off camera, guys, but that will let you know kind of what's going on here. I'm going to see if I can get this to snap anywhere to this base. I'm really annoyed that it was that easy. So I'm really annoyed that it was that easy after all. I've tried everything to make it work. I don't know if it was just me or if the game just finally decided to cooperate, like I wasn't giving up or anything. So there's that. It's not the direction I would have it actually be, but that's okay. We're going to attempt to escape the planet. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know exactly what else we need to do before we try to escape the planet, but I'm sure that there are a couple of things that we can do. But we're definitely going to attempt to escape the planet, maybe in the next episode or two, and kind of wind this series up. If you would like to watch me play the original map for this game, I don't mind doing that at all. I have not been in that map in a long time. I don't think I've actually ever made it very far in that game as well. So maybe we can try that out next, the original map. But anyway, guys, I am going to leave this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.